Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, shit. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American. And I am Clay Douglas. I am the Free American. I am the only Free American. There ain't no new Free American out there. I don't have an employee named Steve, and I damn sure don't have a friend named Steve or a manager named Steve. So if you find somebody out there passing out flyers, got my picture on it, got my name on it, got the name of the show on it, if they don't have my voice, if you can't get them on Skype, if you can't see them, then if it's not me, they ain't real. They're lying pieces of shit. They're more Jewish garbage, Stern employees, Stern fans, trying to copy Stern's kind of radio. They think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's a criminal, and if I can track these son of a bitches down, they keep saying, "Oh, I want to work with you, Clay. I work with you, Clay." They will not come anywhere near me, because if they get in arm's range of me, I'll have them in handcuffs. I'll have the police drag them away for numerous crimes that they've committed, like impersonating an officer. I'm sick of these criminals. They think it's a game. And a lot of the police think it's a game, because you can't prosecute them. They say, "Oh, well, they're probably in Nigeria." Well, maybe they're not. Then maybe they're not. I've got locators there, got them located up in Colorado and some places there in California. And, of course, Stern's over there in New York. So there's ways to find them if I had the police behind me. But, unfortunately, some of those police are probably following the Jews that want to take down Trump. But we got a few thousand bikers out there that know who I am, that can identify with me, that have been reading my magazines 30 years. And they're for Trump, and I'm for Trump, and I intend to give them all the support I can. And it's kind of nice to be able to get around all this ADL, Southern Poverty Law, propaganda, terrorist propaganda, traitorous propaganda, and be able to pick up the phone and call up either Chad, the police chief here in Big Spring, or the Secret Service over here, short distance from Big Spring, and they take me seriously. I see, we got some guests that ain't normal guests. We'll just get rid of you chicken shit motherfuckers. Get a name. Ready for fun? Am I taking calls again? Maybe. If I know who you are, if I know where you are, if you contact me here, you tell me here in the chat room who you are, where you are, and why the fuck you want to talk to me, maybe. Otherwise, I'll just kick your ass out right now. How about that? I'm ready for fun. My boots warmed up, and I'm ready to put it up the ass. Yeah, the chief, he would like to do it. I gave him my card. He's got my show. He listens to my show. And, folks, I've been doing this radio show in my magazine for, well, over probably 40 years now, approaching 40 years. Started off with Solomon's Herald, started off with Writers Exchange, started off with Free Americans, Thunder Riders. And I've never been sued for slander or libel, ever. And I've been able to walk in with my latest issue of the Free American, one of my last issues of the Free American. And I laid it down. Hello, Phil. How are you? Glad to see you out there. You can use bold. I don't mind for you using it. Yeah, thank you for identifying yourself. Goodbye. That's but the last issue I've had, I walked into the Albuquerque FBI office, had to go back and forth through my vehicle 2 or 3 times to remove the pen, the cameras, the knives. And I finally got in to see him. I sat down at the desk. I said, I'm Clay Douglas, and I just brought a bundle of magazines by here. I got enough, should be enough there for every agent in the building. I just wanted you guys to know who I am. And they took the magazines, and the guy looked at me and smiled. He said, oh, we know who you are, Clay. And the moral of that story is that I was able to walk out of that building. Nobody just knocking on my door, except possibly the troll. And they'll regret that short life. 503.
Thanks for taking my call.
Who are you?
Yeah, my sister turned me on to your show because I agree with you about the Jews in this country.
It's not just Jews. What the Jews have done, the Jews are like the archons. They have appointed by the archons. They're a little bit more creative than the archons were, and so they use them as slave masters and administrators, and they ran the prison camps and the gulags because they really don't care about you white boys. I think we white boys, we rednecks, we had just a little bit more spunk when they recreated the human race. They modified the DNA a little bit and gave us a little bit more perception, imagination, perhaps, or maybe they bred us for the warrior spirit. Anyway, sorry I got off of that little rant.
No, it's all right. I agree. Do you think the world is going to end?
No. I think it's been around for millions of years. I think we've gone through some really bad times. Just like down there in Houston, your modified weather maniacs sent a storm in there to Houston, drowned a lot of people, created a lot of damage, and now they got another one coming in right behind it. We're into weather wars.
So you don't think it's global?
These are unseen wars that are going on right now. Every time you see one of those planes flying over you, some of your neighbors are going to die. Watch the papers. After you see a real heavy spraying, watch the papers. There are people will be coming down with influenza, people will be coming down with this, people will be coming down with that.
Yeah, I do agree with you, and I'm really glad my sister turned me on to you. She actually plays in a band. Their name is the Tot Tarts, and they'll be playing on Saturday night in New York City on East 4th Street. I really think you would enjoy it.
Well, I've had a lot of good times up in New York, but take me back down below that Mason-Dixon line.
Oh yeah. Well, and she first heard you on Howard Stern. Do you plan on going back on Howard Stern?
Fuck Howard Stern. No, I don't intend to go back on Howard Stern. I was never intending to go on Howard Stern. They snuck into my chat room. They recorded what I said. Nothing I can do about it, and I don't really give a shit because I didn't say anything to those fucking Jewish assholes that I wouldn't have said in public or on ABC or NBC. And, of course, that's why I don't get on ABC or NBC. Back when they had, remember when the Jews scared up the fear of the militia after 9/11, after the Branch Davidians were murdered on September 11th, and they went back in there and blew up the Oklahoma City federal building.
Oh yeah.
And tried to blame it on the militias. Bullshit.
Well, I think, I think you're true, and I think that's why I was glad you went on Howard Stern, that you could talk to them, and maybe if you could go back on his show, you could reach a bigger audience.
They have to steal me, my voice, my opinions. They have to steal from me because they're Jews and they don't want to pay for my opinion. They don't want to pay to have me on my show. And
well,
the last time they tried that was this Ali G. Bruno, who came to interview me at my expo, Free American Expo, down in Atlanta. And they put it on a film saying it was in Alabama. And after it was over, he started trying to make it out like, he let his gay side come out. And I told him, hey, man, don't be so fucking fag. This interview's over. And I jumped off the stage, and he ran out the door, and I walked over and took the film out of the fucking cameraman's hands and told him, you got 5 seconds to get out of my goddamn building. Or I start taking your equipment.
Well, I noticed you're starting to interrupt me, which I don't appreciate. But do you plan on going back on the Howard Stern show anytime soon?
Fuck no.
Well, I was wondering because if you go back on his show, I think that would be good. So I was just wondering, would you be able to tell me when you plan on going back on his show?
Yes. No, you're kind of like those Howard Stern fans, man. I really hate that. You're a dumb motherfucker, and I don't talk to dumb motherfuckers. Goodbye. 770. Who are you? What are you? What are you doing on my line here? My show. You're in my living room.
My name's David Brock, and I wanted to talk about the spider aliens that the U.S. government has been capturing lately that I've caught on camera.
Haven't seen those. I imagine there's more types of aliens and alien vermin than you could imagine.
Yeah, you should really check it out. I know you're into that stuff. They're eventually going to be using them against North Korea, and the alien forces will essentially decimate, every single living person on that nation.
Where are you getting your information from?
I get it from myself. I get it from people I know in the CIA. That's pretty much it, though.
Okay, thanks for your call. I lost you there for a second, bud.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, let's keep
you
talking.
Still on? You talk?
Let's discuss something.
I'm trying to hear you. I can hear you. If you would move your mouth and utter some words here, I could maybe hear you. Everybody else could hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Okay.
Hello?
Goodbye. All right. Suddenly, I'm tired of doing that. Don't know. Had somebody playing the pocket radio. Don't know what that was. Let's try a different number here. 609. Looking for a little bit of intelligent input today. Who are you? Where are you?
Billy Ray Bob, John Boy, Jim Bob. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hello,
I'm looking to speak with Mr. Douglas, please. Please.
If you can't recognize my voice by now, then don't fucking ever call me again. I ain't got no time for stupid motherfuckers. Got it?
I understand, but I really just want to talk to Mr. Douglas, please. Please.
You just did for the last time, you fucking stupid redneck. Jesus Christ. 919.
Good morning,
Who are
Clay.
you?
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Who
Clay,
are
this
you?
is I'm Jeff from the Charlotte, Winston-Salem, Greensboro area. I got to tell you, I have a different topic, but it would have been interesting if that spider monkey alien story turned out to be true. I would have liked to have heard more, but he dropped the call. What I was going to say is I've heard you talk, and it sounds like you've been reaching people for over 40 years, your career span.
Pretty much.
That is incredible, and your show has such a far reach, and it really hits a lot of people, and it has a lot of exposure, and what you say really produces results, either positive or negative, and I appreciate that. However,
that's pretty amazing to be blocked in every fucking library around the country because I said
yeah,
fucking,
exactly.
So go ahead.
Yeah, some of your callers are practically brain dead, I think. But what I wanted to say is I have a true life story about how your story really does reach a lot of people. This one was kind of in a bummer kind of way, and I was hoping we could change it. Last week I called in. I was the one who I had heard the plugs for Dell's Cafe, and then your comment was, you said, anybody who does business with me or eats with me, they'll die. And you said my egg foo young sucks. And since then, my business is completely tanked, and I don't know what to do. So I was hoping maybe you and I try that and just come to some sort of a resolution, because I did pay for Steve's Confederate package. I mean, I spent $12.50.
You you get your money from Steve, because I have nothing to do with Steve. He's a lying piece of shit. And I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. And I'm sorry Steve got to you. Too bad you're not
I have one other question. Is it possible we could just settle this right now, and you could just say, I like his egg foo young, but I love cream of some young guy?
No. Goodbye. Four, two, four.
Hello, Clay.
Who are you? I'm fine.
Hello,
Who are
Clay.
you?
This is
Where are
Alistair.
you? What the fuck do you want with me? What?
This is Alistair. I'm calling from Connecticut.
Okay.
I'm
What's on your mind,
public
Alistair?
investigator. I'm a public investigator, and I've done some searching into your business partner and lover, Candy. And it turns out at one point, I don't know if you're aware or not, but Candy was born a man.
Well, you're a pretty piss-poor investigator. You're a dumb motherfucker. Goodbye.
Have you
No, I'm not taking that calls on that number. God, you people are fucking brain dead today. Just risk it again here.
Hello?
Hello. 503. Who are you? Where are you? And what do you want?
I just want to say that I really do like your show, and I was wondering if maybe I could send you something and you could like do some free advertisements for me. It's a product that you probably use yourself. It's for gay Jewish men, and it's a cream you can use for your hair. And I thought maybe you could promote it for me on your show, since you're a gay Jewish male yourself.
Well, buddy boy, you just barked up the wrong tree.
Yeah, because you're interrupting me.
No,
Can you please stop interrupting me?
I'm not
Okay,
gay. I don't like Jews. I don't like fags.
I'm not
Fuck you. I wouldn't advertise you for nothing. No way would I ever fucking advertise you. Fuck you. Last word. 609. 609. Who are you? What are you?
Billy Ray, Jim Bob, John Boy. I'm looking to speak to Mr. Clayton Douglas, please. This Clayton
Well, if
Douglas?
you don't realize that you're talking to him now, go the hell away and piss up another tree.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm just checking in with you. I'm the president of your fan club here in Texas.
Yeah, bullshit. I don't like liars either. I don't have a fan club in Texas, and nobody's ever got my authorization to have a fan club. So fuck off, Jim Bob. Go to Billy Bob and tell him I sent you, and tell him to kick your ass out for me. Thanks. Goodbye. 415. Hello, San Francisco. Who are you?
Hi, my name's Jonathan. I'm from San Francisco. That's correct. A question regarding your books. Not counting the books that you've written, what would be your top 3 books that you've read? Like, what are your favorite top 3 books?
I read over 1,000 books. I would have a hard time doing that. I like Robert A. Heinlein and Edgar Allan Poe. Thanks for your call. I appreciate that.
Well, one more question. Have you ever read a book called Behind Communism?
I may have. Doesn't stand out. It's about some people call it communism. I call it Judaism for the masses.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot in common with Mysteries of Babylon and that book, Behind Communism. They both, talk about the Jewish religion and how communism was actually created by the Jewish people.
Yeah, I volunteered to go to Vietnam and to fight communism, but then after I got in, read the Constitution and read the Communist Manifesto, I realized every plank on the Communist Manifesto was intact in America today, and those little farmers there in Vietnam were simply fighting to protect their homeland, and they didn't know what the fuck communism was. They thought we were the communists.
Yeah, no, absolutely, exactly. That was exactly what I was going to say. And the next thing I was going to say that leads into this is I have a 2009 Subaru that I'd like to sell, $1,500, great condition. It's all-wheel drive, should I say?
You know what?
I'd just like to put that up for sale right now, if you don't mind. And my phone number is 916-544-8943. It's a Subaru.
You're not getting it out. You dumb motherfucker. Come over here, have something halfway intelligent to say, and then fucking try to sell a Subaru. Fuck you. And hey, block number.
Hello?
What's your name?
Hey, Clay. My name's Raymond Jones.
Okay.
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay. That's all you get out. That's all you get out. Don't call in on a block number. 503. Hello, 503.
Hi, I'm interested in that guy's Subaru. If you can stop interrupting me for a second.
Fuck you. This ain't a goddamn shopper. This ain't the classified ads. 432. Who are you?
Hey, this is Clay, correct? Hey, this is Michael
correct.
calling. This is Michael calling from J&B Graphics.
Yeah, J&B Graphics. Go to hell, Michael.
So I talked to Steve this morning, and he said to give you a call, and he said he spoke with you about the payment.
He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. He's never spoken to me. He's never come around me. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he is. And you're out of money. You lost some money, you dumb motherfucker. 209. 209. Who are you? What are you?
Yes, sir. My name's Joshua.
Okay, Joshua, what do you want? Where are you? Where's that 209?
Yes, sir. I'm up in Washington, originally out of Sacramento. But one of my questions, not question actually, I have some information regarding Steve.
Okay.
I have his real name.
Okay.
I know I was listening. So he posted it on his personal Facebook account, and I happened to listen in, and I don't like the guy particularly. So I would like to tell you who he is, because I think it would be great for you to get some payback on him.
Be happy to do that.
Okay, his name is Steve Carell.
How you spell that?
Oh, I'd have to go on his Facebook page. Carell. It's just the way it sounds. I'm sorry. I'd have to write it down, but it's
C-O
Steve
or
Carell.
C-A? C-O or what?
No, it's A. No, it's O. It's O. It's Carell. Steve Carell. He's out of Los Angeles. Yeah, he's out of Los Angeles, Hollywood actually.
Okay.
And I'm sure of it, so you might want to give him a call.
I
get in
had it
contact.
down to Steve Brandano.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's it, but I know it's not it. I know who he is. I know this gentleman.
Send me an email. Send me an email with his website, his phone number, and any other information you can round up. It's clay@freeamerican.com.
Okay, Clay at
Free American.
Okay.
That's F-R-E-E.
Oh, okay. F-R-E-E.
American. A-M-E-R-I-C-A-N. You don't know how to spell American?
Oh, no, I do. Hold on, I'm sorry. E-M. Oh, it was an A. America with an A. American.
Last time I looked.
Okay. So free American, and then you said at, so it's A-T.
No, I said freeamerican.com.
Oh,
Clay at freeamerican.com. Never mind. Goddamn, you dumb motherfuckers. Good act.
Sure.
Goodbye. Go the hell. And the block number. You can go to hell too. 503. 503.
Yeah, hello. Are you there?
People today.
Yeah,
who are you? What do you want?
I'd like to put up a set of yarmulkes for sale. If anyone could get back.
Yeah, sure. Send me $100. Send me the ad wrapped in a $100 bill. Do that, okay?
Hey, I'm Steve's long lost brother. Look, this guy's an asshole.
432.
Hey, Clay?
Oh, this is Michael again?
Yeah, come on, man.
Fuck you. 916.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Clay?
Yes?
Clay, where do I go if I want to buy one of your books?
freeamerican.com. And if you can't spell that, you don't need to read. You can't read one of my books.
Can I get all 3 books from there?
Yep. Cost you $30 for 3 books. PDFs. You read the PDFs if you like the book, and you want to treasure it forever, then you can write back and get a hard copy sent to you.
Okay, perfect. And where do I write back to if I do want to purchase the hard copy? Because usually I go hard copy.
Go to freeamerican.com. If you got a computer, go to freeamerican.com. If you don't have a computer, you couldn't be talking to me now. Goodbye.
Hi, can I have
today's Braindead Caller today? So go ahead, sir.
Hi, can I get your website? Can you spell that for me, please? I'm interested in buying your movies. Some of the movies you're in.
No.
Do you plan on acting in any more movies?
No.
I saw the movie you were in. You know, that the movie Daddy's Discipline. I thought it was a good movie.
Last caller, 609. What do you want?
I do, and I want to speak to Mr. Clay.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, redneck. Go to hell. And there's that one gone, and that one gone, and that one's gone. Okay, that's it. I'm done.